Longest running student recruitment event opened today at the Dubai International Convention Center. Faraz Javid has the details on this year's Gulf Education and Training Exhibition, which showcases the UAE's thriving education sector.
The UAE's unstoppable social and economic transformation continues to attract millions of people from around the world to both live and work in the UAE. And this major shift can also be seen in the education sector, where a number of students are now opting to choose the country as an ideal place to pursue higher education.
The world knows Dubai as a retail, hospitality, aviation and logistics destination. But I think in the last 10 to 15 years, Dubai has done a remarkable job in terms of branding Dubai as a destination of choice for higher education and, of course, school education.
If you look at the number of universities that are here, the breadth, and also the rankings, you have Curtin University that's ranked in the top 200 in the world. Birmingham is now here. They're ranked in the top 100. So you're really seeing the UAE becoming a world-renowned hub for higher education.
Known as the region's most trusted education and training event, this year's edition of GETEX is offering students a host of programs.
That's one of the great things about GETEX. Almost anything a student wants to study, at least one university here is offering. So a student can come here knowing they're going to find the program that they need.
If we talk about GETEX, then yes, there's a lot of courses. If you go to see, there's a lot of new programs which are coming up all over. Like we ourselves are, working on, validating different programs based on where we're located. We are located in Ras Al Khaimah. So we have supply chain management. We are thinking about events management, sports management. These are things, where students not necessarily want to go just direct management. They want to go for, something very specific.
But having a buffet of institutions is just the icing on the cake. Experts say security and global exposure are also some of the many benefits that the UAE's education sector offers.
First of all, Dubai is the greatest city in the world, and it is legitimately so. It is the safest place in the entire world to live. It's a place where you've got so many different cultures and so much tolerance. My daughter was going to school at a campus with 194 different nationalities. You can't find that anywhere else in the world.
And I think moving forward, one of the key things as not even a survival skill, as a thriving skill of the 21st century would be what we call global intelligence. And Dubai by default has that because of that unique nationality mix that we have. And I think that's a huge advantage. The other important thing which I should mention is the quality standards. So you have the KHD as far as Dubai is concerned and has a very stringent, very rigorous quality assurance process. So even as a parent or as a teacher, I know that when my child goes to a KHDA licensed institution, I know for sure that it will be, it would have gone through a very rigorous QA process, and I would get the best of the best.
Some options, some countries that just aren't as desirable anymore. I think that students that are here that already have a visa want to stay in the country and avoid the issues of trying to go somewhere else. And I think that they have a lot of family connections in the region too, and it makes sense for them to stay close to family.
As for affordability, educators say Dubai offers more value for money.
But I feel here it's more affordable at the bachelor's range, because by default a parent has to spend for 3 years. For masters, by the time you go for a master's, most of them are working, so they fund themselves.
I think that we're very competitive in terms of affordability, and I know especially at AUS that's something that we're trying to work on. We have 80 million dirhams in scholarships that we offer every year, and so we really do want to make this an affordable experience for students.
Visitors will find over 220 education providers at this year's GETEX, which wraps up this Friday. Faraz Javid, Emirates News.